Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Important second down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. The Volunteers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
And here's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Can he get there on the ground? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the Volunteers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and go get a touchdown.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Vols will line up on first and 10. The back's got it again. And they bring him down for a loss. After the big game, they feed him the ball again, but the defense all over it this time. The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is incomplete. Can they keep the opening drive alive? In the 11th play, it's third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Caught near the goal line. Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. The Vols will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
So they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. It's QB sneak.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the single back takes the handoff. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Willis. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Offense in hurry up mode. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it again. It's caught. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the balls are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. The Volunteers with first and 10 here.
They'll move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. And he's back to throw again on second and 10. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Lewis. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after it.
The pass rush closing in. And the ball is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
The way the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Getting set. Here's second down. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
So second down after the incompletion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Crosses the 10. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, LSU.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Willis. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Running with purpose. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And then first down, right back to the running game. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Over to Juke, gets free now. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
He'll toss it to the back. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Vols will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vols.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down and long now from their own 6. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Throws incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks free now into the secondary. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown Tigers. And they go in front here in the second half.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on 4th down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows them what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Willis. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down. The Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Four receivers on the field where they take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Gonna run it. It's Lewis. The Volunteers pick up enough to get a first down there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And tackled after a small pickup there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. 3rd down after that running play. Can he make it to the marker? The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. The shotgun handoff here. The Volunteers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now to try for 2. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The passing game is so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. He'll hand it off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Toss play. Back heads to his right. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for it. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. They'll feed the back again. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. The ball's getting set on 1st and 10.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still having to build.
Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The offense gets the football back. Very lucky. Still have a chance now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. And And he dumps it off to the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. First down here for this offense. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Strap in for this exciting finish. The offense has one last drive with time ticking away. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle and incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
Now a crucial PAT attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it? Looking to throw it deep. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, LSU, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? Looking for the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with the first down.
Bringing pressure. Down he goes. A sack. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.